Ah, shit, dog. Ah, shit, dog.
Where's the other bear?
The other bear is taking the day off.
Is he not working?
Yeah, he put in for his vacation time. Giark
Oh
is
shit, he's
on a
offline.
fucking
All right,
Giark is on a tropical vacation.
all right, Craig. It's all on you, buddy.
No. Okay, so I have OBS. So here's what this is. Okay, this is a fun little bit. This could be lost media. It could not be. This is only going to be in if Craig holds up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get OBS up, and I'm going to record with that to totally verify that we have a copy, no matter what. But I'm going to leave this part in if Craig does hold up,
All right.
because this is the saucy bonus content. All right, here we go. I gotta get ready for the intro. I'm gonna hit OBS right as I go. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Detour Ahead. I don't know where this came from. I don't know where that just came out of nothing. It's the show where we talk for a long time. And I'm Riely, and this is Colo Chew.
What's the show called?
It's called Detour Ahead.
There you go.
Did I not say that whole time?
You completely missed the entire point of an intro, which is introducing this podcast, which is called Detour Ahead. Oh man, I didn't think. Oh boy,
Bro,
off to a great start.
let me tell you something.
Off to a great start.
They
Let's
be
start with small
hitting,
talk.
bro.
Huh?
They be hitting.
Oh, your little things.
Yeah, dog.
We'll see how long we last then. Let's hope we get at least an hour's worth of content before you completely conk yourself out.
That's the hope.
There's always tomorrow.
There's always tomorrow. There's today.
Anyway.
This is the podcast. We're in now. There's no getting out.
There is no getting out. You're stuck. You're trapped.
Trapped.
It's like Saw. We're
no!
Trapped and we got to get out. We had a bad episode.
Play a game.
We had one too many bad episodes, and now we're getting punished. We're trapped in this podcast forever. Please help us. Let us out.
No! Oh, it's such a tragedy. We can never escape again.
Oh man, dude, I love improv. It's so much fun. Anyway,
it's so good.
What's new with you? It's been a minute since we recorded, so
I'm fucking chilling.
It's also been a minute since I've talked to you. I haven't talked to you since we last recorded, so
Did we miss a week?
No, we didn't miss a week. We did a Tuesday record.
Yeah, okay, that's why it feels all whacked up in my brain. It feels like it's been fucking 2.5 weeks since I've spoken to you last.
That's because I don't know. I don't know. We didn't miss a week. I know we didn't miss a week.
I don't know. Time is fucked up.
Dude, time is wonky.
My sense of time is warped. Some things will feel so fast and other things will feel so slow. And it's so strange. Just the way the temporal shifts in my brain work, where it's time is the same. Time never changes. It is never any different, ever. But it is, though, for some reason.
It's about perspective. If you have something coming up like I do, your days are going to go super fucking slow.
It's so fascinating.
But, anyway, nothing new with you. How's work going? How's work been?
It's been fine. Just normal work.
Just normal work?
You know.
Pretty much the same for me. I have news. And since it's the podcast, I already told you.
Oh, shit, dog.
This is big news in the world of Colo Chew. I have not had a haircut since November of 2019. So almost 3.5 years.
Holy shit.
I finally got one this past Tuesday.
God.
After 3.5 years, I have finally gotten a haircut.
Am I about to see a haircut that we're going to have to describe because nobody can see it?
I mean, it's not hard to describe. It's very blonde, and it's shoulder height now, instead of like middle of my back. I got like 9 inches cut off.
Okay.
I got 9 inches cut off.
Were
I
you
don't know if
rocking
I have
like
any
surfer locks? Like holy shit.
middle-aged mom locks.
Okay.
Let
I can see
me
the look. I can see the vision. Let her
see if I
cook.
can
Let her
find a
cook.
decent picture.
Let the woman cook. Okay, she's got this.
I don't have normal hair picture. You know what? You get
Get weird hair picture. She's got folders. Normal hair picture. Weird hair picture.
I'll DM it to you.
Okay.
It's from the back. It's curled because my friend Rachel did my hair, but that's the length.
Oh my god, it's so pretty. I
Right?
love it.
Oh my god, it's crazy. I had a full blown panic attack because all of my hair was gone. Like I said, 9 inches is a lot of hair to get rid of. It's so much.
Oh,
It's so
can I
much. There
make
was so
this?
much on the ground. There was
Can I
so
make
much.
can I make this
But
the thumbnail of the podcast?
no.
Oh, why not? I want the world to
No.
see. It's so nice.
No, it's good. It's fine. Anyway, so
Aw.
I went blonde. Like
This is nice
I
though, I
was
promise
already
you, listeners.
what?
I was promising the listeners that even though I can't show it to them for your privacy's sake, that it is very pretty and nice.
I'll go put something up on some.
Okay.
I'll
Oh,
put it up on Twitter. I don't know.
you gotta go to Colo2 Twitter for that spicy content.
See, the thing is, I don't have a before and after, so like I gotta. I'll work on it. I'll work on it. I'll do like a little
You should turn
before
it
and
into like
after.
an AR game. Like you just have to like you have to follow like a trail of links and like solve a mystery to get to Colo2's hair.
You got to go to Riley's. You got to listen to all of Riley's podcasts, and then
Holy
you have to
shit.
go watch all his videos on YouTube because there's
You have to
secret
reach
messages.
100% Riley completion in order to access
You got
this
100% Riley's content creation. Then you got to go 100%.
I have to have produced thousands of hours by now, right?
Probably.
That is how math works. Like I've been doing like multiple like at least 1 hour podcasts per week for like 5 years.
I mean, we're already at probably 30 hours worth
and
of
YouTube
content
videos
just
and
for
live
Detour Ahead,
streams
though.
that are all archived and are still viewable. So those are hours of content. I have to have produced thousands of hours of content, and that's insane. That's a lot of time.
I mean, you just even like small scale. We're probably hitting 30 hours worth of content just with Detour Ahead.
Yeah, because we've had episodes. We're probably over because it's like we've had some episodes that are under, but we've had some episodes that were really over, and this is 31. So I feel like 30 hours is probably about where we're at.
This is 31.
Yep.
So we're probably at like 40, almost 50 hours then. Probably.
No.
I'm accounting for assuming let's assume
Unless you're
every
counting, like,
episode is an
Peggy
hour
Colo
long.
or
That's
Ford.
30 hours worth of content. Now, if we sprinkle in a few extra fucking 30s and 45 minutes, that probably bumps us up to 40 hours worth of content.
The 30s and 45 minutes are like in place of the 1 hour, so they bring the average down. But there are also the longer ones that bring the average up, so I don't know quite where we land.
No, I meant assume we have an hour for. You know what? I'm not even gonna I'm not gonna math with you right now.
No, we can't math. We can't math.
I'm not gonna math. I'm not gonna math you, so it's fine.
We're not mathing. No more math. But
we're probably somewhere between 30 and 40 hours. That's
hey,
fair.
Colo2, I got a question for you.
Riley tweets.
Yes, Riley tweets with the podcast Detour Ahead. Colo2, I have a very important question for you, and we're gonna answer it here today on this program.
Oh, the segment, the segue.
Colo, are we all gonna die?
Depends on what it is that we're gonna die from, but I believe everybody's gonna die.
But like, yeah, everyone's gonna die. But like, what I mean by this question is like, You see what's going on. You read the news. You hear a new like absurd like thing that's causing death everywhere, like every 5 minutes. Are
Yeah.
we all gonna die like soon? Like, is something gonna happen and we're just gonna all be gone? Is this the end of Earth? Maybe soon.
Look, I heard a theory that the reason ever since 2016, right? Ever since 2016, when my boy Harambe was shot.
It's the dark timeline. That's when it started.
It's the dark timeline. However, there is a time traveler trying to fix the timeline, but every time he goes back, it creates a new event in our own timeline, which is why we had murder hornets, and the news was like, dude, fucking murder hornets are out now. Literally, like a week or two, like
Dude,
a
a
month or two
murder
later.
hornets just dropped, bro.
Dude, this was like a year or two ago. This was a while ago. This was during COVID. Yeah, murder hornets were a thing. They were like hyper aggressive hornets that would actively go after humans for literally no reason and nobody knew why. Hence the name murder hornets. We had murder hornets for like a month, right? And then all of a sudden, they're gone. Nobody talked about them. Nobody was talking about them at all. They just disappeared. The time traveler fixed the murder hornets but caused something else to happen. The dude's fucking with the timeline trying to fix it.
And then and then the more he fucks with it, the worse it gets. Like, we get
That's
COVID.
why it seems like every month we
like,
have some brand new thing that's gonna kill us. Every month or two, something pops up where it's like, oh shit, that's gonna kill us now. Oh, everybody panic. And then like 2 months later, it's like, hey, we got a new thing. Let's go. New DLC dropped.
Hey, Colochu, feel free to stop me, I guess, if this is too heavy. But like, I need a reality check on this. I need to know where you stand on this. This is serious, okay? It's like the way the world has framed, like the way I was raised versus the way that I've absorbed information in the last few years when I've been part of this crazy world that is the internet. It's just so confusing, right? I don't understand. I forgot what I was gonna ask.
But no, I do. I agree. I do. No. Like, what you said does make sense. Regardless of whether you're high or not, it actually kind of makes sense a little bit.
What
So,
did
like,
I
when you're a
say?
kid,
Please remind me.
so, like, when you're a kid, you absorb information from, like, the surrounding world. You're not, like, you didn't have the internet when you were growing up, right? Or, like, it was
Yes.
limited access.
Yes.
Were you born in 01?
Oh, two.
Yeah, so the internet wasn't, like, super, super big until, like, what? 2008, 2009?
Yeah, and like I was part of fledgling internet, but like it didn't shape my whole existence, right? Like I spent just as much time like watching TV and playing video games. But like
Yeah,
now,
but
those things are things that I enjoy and I do for many, many hours. But also for just as many hours, probably a lot more, I produce content and put it on the internet. Because that's my obsession, is just creating and making shit. Even if nobody listens to it, even if not a fucking solitary soul listens to it, because of there's a chance that one day, 1,000,000,000 years in the future, in the fucking like cyber library archives in the iTunes section from 2023, deep in the fucking 17th floor, somebody's gonna find Detour Ahead, and they're gonna smile and
like,
like
yo,
laugh and be like, "That's
this
funny."
shit was
So
fire.
yeah, that's all. That's that chance is all that drives me in life.
But like, this podcast is great. I tell everybody about this podcast. Fuck, my sister listens to this podcast. Hello, by the way, because I know you're gonna listen to this.
Hi, Colochi sister.
But like, yeah, like it's crazy that I do. She listens to the fucking podcast. I didn't think that was gonna happen. She doesn't like video games, but she finds us entertaining, and that's like my biggest thing. That's my motivation. She is my motivation now. Like, if she thinks my podcast is good and she will listen to it, then that means there's so many other people out there who just we have yet to find Detour Ahead. Like they'll find it eventually, and they're gonna love it.
But yeah, it's true. And it's like, it depends on the day, right? Because like you have bad days, you have good days. On the bad days, you kind of sit there and you wonder, like, when's it gonna break? Like it's been so long, when is it gonna break? But then eventually, like I have had nights where I've like blown off podcasts lately. I think I've been very good about this show. A show I've been very bad about is Pokemon Variety Hour. I've been very awful about that
But
show.
see, like, you don't have a lot of people who want to do. You don't have people who are like motivating you to do PVH.
I think
I think that's the
I was
biggest
thinking
thing. It's
about
like
this.
if you
This
had
is
a consistent person every week who was like, "Hey, PVH question mark?"
I did have that. Penguin was that for a long time, but then I kind of just blew her off. And now I haven't heard from her in a while, so I don't know.
You need to text her. You need to text Penguin because Penguin got upset like a week ago, and she's like, "I texted Riley 4 days ago, and he hasn't responded to me. He hates me. I bought him games. I bought him stuff, and he just ignores me." And she sent the crying face, and I'm like, "Oh my god, I meant to tell you."
I don't know, but she just sends me like a TikTok link, and I don't really. Sometimes I don't click on them because I don't really use TikTok, and I don't say anything. That's not that I don't hate. I don't hate Penguin.
I know
If
you
she
don't.
talks to me, I would
That's what I
talk to
told her.
her.
I'm like,
I
Riley ignores
just
me too. It's fine.
if you send me just a TikTok link, I'm gonna ignore you. Like it's not anything against you. It's just I never if I get a message that's just a TikTok link, I'm like, oh, that's a TikTok link. Same thing if somebody sends me like just like a video. Like when Jason sends me one of his weird cursed videos, I never watch it because it just pops up, and I'm just like, okay, I'm not gonna engage with that information. And that's just how my brain works. Like sometimes maybe I'll click on it if it like has like a thumbnail that I'm like, oh, that's intriguing. But other than that, I just won't click on it and I won't say anything. So like it's nothing against the person. It's just how my brain works. I'm not really inclined to click on links like that.
Yeah, that's understandable.
I'm just weird, okay? I'm sorry, Penguin. I feel so bad now.
She don't apologize on here. You know she doesn't listen to this podcast.
I know. I have to go apologize to her like later in real life, and now I'm like freaking out.
You're fine. You're fine. It's not a big deal. I almost said that in like the whitest, girliest way
Oh
possible.
my god, it's totally cool. Don't worry about it. It's
You're
casual.
fine. You're fine.
It's casual. Everybody go listen to Megazord Radio, where Kimberly, the Pink Ranger Valley girl, talks exactly like that all the time, and it's great.
Go
And
listen
me
to
and me and my
go
weird
listen to
friend talk
everybody.
about it.
Go listen to Detour Ahead
Well, they're
podcast.
already listening to Detour Head
Me
podcast
and
if
my
they're listening
friend,
right now.
me and my friend Riley
We're on Detour
talk
Head
about
podcast. They're
random.
here.
Are they? It's like
You are
Inception.
here.
Go listen to the other episodes then. If this is your first episode, welcome. Welcome to Detour Ahead. My
Yeah,
name is
welcome to
Colo.
Detour Head.
Go listen
Hey,
to the
welcome
other
to the
one.
podcast. How you doing? What's up?
Oh god, dude. I love impromptu fucking recordings. This is
Hey,
great.
Chuck. What's up, dude? I just freaked somebody named Chuck the fuck out.
Dude,
Someday.
this is Chuck's first episode. This is Chuck's first episode. He found us and he decided to listen to this specific episode, and you called him out.
What's
What's
cracking,
up, Chuck?
Chuck?
How's it going? Dude, can you imagine we get tweeted at and some dude named Chuck is just like, yo, what the fuck?
Yo. Yo, dog, what the fuck?
But like, yo, dude, not cool. I didn't know you knew I was listening. Don't do that again. Next week we gotta open up with hey
Shout out to
everybody, welcome to
Chuck.
shout out to Chuck.
Let's hear it for our boy Chuck.
You know what? Every week we're just gonna be like, welcome, and just random name, and just see if we hit the nail on the head eventually.
Yo, what's up, Marge?
Nah, you gotta go more general. Jack.
Sam. Sam's pretty good. A lot of people are Sam. There's all sorts of
It's a
Sams
very
out there.
diverse name. It is a very diverse name. You could be
I have a
Sam,
sister named Sam.
Samantha, Samuel.
My sister Sam is extremely Republican. It's kind of infuriating.
You have a sister?
Yeah.
I thought you were. What the fuck?
I have 2 sisters and 2 brothers.
No, you're fucking with me. No, I thought you were the only kid.
I have a bunch of half siblings that I was not raised with. I was raised as an only child, but I have a bunch of adult siblings and like siblings from my father's other family that he abandoned.
What the? I thought you were an only kid. I didn't know
No.
you had siblings.
I have my mother has one other child, my older sister Brittany, who's like fucking 32. So she was 12 when I was born. By the time I was sentient, she was like a teenager, almost an adult, and her father had custody of her and she lived in a different state. So I'm not super familiar with her. I've met her, I've known her, I've been around her for probably a decent amount of time. Like looking back through my entire life, like I've been around her enough for it to be significant, but I don't even really know her.
Are your sibs
Um,
cool? Are they chill?
yeah,
Do they listen
I
to the
mean,
podcast?
I don't know. Definitely not. They don't know anything about any of this. Maybe, maybe one of my brothers does. I know he does like his own shit, and like I've been around his community every once in a while. I don't think he listens though. And I don't think anybody else listens. It would mortify me actually
Dude, it
if
was
people I
mortifying when I
knew
found out my
listened.
sister actively listens, but like, it's not that bad because now I can just call her out every single time, and then she'll text me and be like, "Oh, you talked about me," and I'm like, "Yeah, I did," because you're the only one who knows about this shit.
I should see if I can just like Discord call with my brother. I need to engage with him more. We could be like cool. I'm so bad at keeping social engagements with people. Like I find my gang, like I get people like you and like Penguin, like I've amassed this army over the years. It's just like these very particular type of people who just like are as like crazy motivated as me to make podcasts, because like even though you all criticize me, you're all also along for the ride, so it's like you're talking shit in the background, but it's like you are also participating, and we're all just like crazy motivated to make these shows that nobody listens to, and I think it's impressive. I think it's a feat.
I mean, like, there's also the fact that like I do the YouTube channel thing. You motivated me to start YouTube. Like, it was always like a thing where I was like, oh well, I mean, it seems like impossible. I don't know how to start a YouTube channel. It's very daunting. I don't know how to start. I don't know how to record. I don't know how to do anything. Now that I'm in the swing of things, I've only missed like 2 weeks in the year and a half, 2 years that I've been back doing this thing full time. Not full time, but like weekly. Speaking of which, I do need to record more at some point in time. I'm down to one more video, which goes up tomorrow.
Me
So
too. I've been out of videos for a while. I've been in a slump. My YouTube channel was weekly for a pretty damn long time, and it was kind of impressive. It was just a lot of backlog work because like my main YouTube channel gets almost no focus, even though it's like my main YouTube channel. The reason it's my main YouTube channel is because I don't do the work, because I'm bad at doing the work. My main channel is fully edited by Jason, and he like cuts the videos down and like makes them more digestible and adds like stupid bits to them. And it just like it's more filtered content than anything else that I do. And I don't really get around to it a lot, so like I usually like build up a massive backlog, and like we kind
yeah,
of went sicko mode, me and Demigloom, for a while. So like I just had a lot of videos, and then like I did a bunch with you for a bit, and that kind of filled up. But now I'm dry, and I haven't like gotten around to doing more.
see, what I gotta do is I gotta go get some bulk recording done so I can cover through the convention that I have planned in like a month. I want to cover that. I want to cover like what 4 or 5 weeks. Is that right? One,
What?
2, 3, 4. Yeah, I need to cover 5 weeks worth of content. So I need 5 videos.
Oh,
Which,
I see what you mean. Okay.
yeah, I wanna get 5 videos so I don't have to, so I can schedule out that last video for Saturday, June 3rd, because I'm going to be gone then.
Sonic Unleashed.
I got another weeb convention.
Sonic Unleashed.
Look, I have to buy another HDMI cord before I can use the capture
Aw,
card.
fuck.
Because I took the capture card HDMI and used it for a third monitor. So
Ah, fuck.
it's fine. It's still sitting downstairs. It's not a big deal.
Why do you need
Anyway,
a third fucking monitor, you weirdo?
one for Discord, one for gaming, and one for OBS, so I can keep track of everything all at once.
I guess that is like a crazy optimal setup, but it feels so excessive. It feels so gaudy to me, somebody who's kind of been like on the lower income bracket my entire life. It's like 3 fucking screens. Like just use one. Like
Oh,
it's not that
I'm
hard.
sorry. I've only bought one of them.
Okay, okay.
I only spent my money on one of them, and it came with the PC that I use.
My AC's probably coming through bad, by the way, and I'm sorry about that, but this
It's
is a
alright.
hot night.
It's alright. No, one is a TV my parents gave me that's like a tiny little monitor TV. One is my roommate's old monitor, and the other one is mine. So like, there's not much. I also have another bigger TV plugged into the computer as well, on top of a monitor for my Switch. So I have 5 monitors in my room.
Wild.
Dude, it's whack. It's wild.
I can't imagine having a PC connected to 5 monitors.
Oh, they're not connected to 5 monitors. They're connected to 4. It's connected to 4. The 5th one is just exclusively for the Switch.
Holy shit. Okay, so 4 of them are on the computer.
Yeah, there's 3 that sit at
Lot
my
of
desk,
fucking
and then there's a
computer.
TV at the foot of my bed that's also connected by a really long HDMI.
To your computer also?
Yes, so I
It's
can.
like you can stream from your computer on the TV.
It's just an extra monitor. It's just a TV. So like, I just drag stuff over. I just drag YouTube over there to the TV monitor and just play YouTube in bed.
That's so sick.
Dude, it's just an extra monitor, but it's separated from all the other ones.
That is optimal. Like having. I do go through phases sometimes. I think I'm getting to this phase again soon. I have phases occasionally where I'll just plug my laptop into my TV, and my TV will just be my monitor for a while because I just like watching YouTube and like watching other stuff. It's all like it all works the best on computers. Like apps suck.
Apps on your TV are fucking terrible. They're so bad.
Computers better. I can watch whatever I want on a fucking computer. So like I plug it in my TV and then I watch like whatever the fuck I want because the world is my oyster. I have unlimited power.
Dude, I have like I got Netflix, YouTube, Crunchyroll, Disney Plus, Funimation. I have all that bookmarked in Google Chrome. I literally just click it and I'm like, all right, let's watch something. So
Yeah, I want to start watching more cool shit, but also I'm just gonna keep watching Power Rangers because I'm so deep in this quest, and now I'm determined that I want to, because I know Power Rangers will live forever. Like it's almost, I keep hearing about it ending, but it's almost ended like 7 different times now. It's gonna keep going until the fucking heat death of the universe, right? But so I know I'm probably not gonna see all of it. Like, and any person who's a fan of like a really long thing has to come to terms with maybe I'll die before it ends. But like I want to at least on the day of my death have seen all of Power Rangers from episode 1 to the most recent aired episode. That is now my mission statement. Is to just watch literally all Power Rangers.
that's fair though. It's doable.
And I'm making a lot of progress, and it's also like it's a fun like ranking game. I want to turn it into a big YouTube video actually. Like it's finally content brain has finally gotten a hold of this Power Rangers binge. Well, first of all, I'm doing the Power Rangers podcast, which is that's a very long-term project where I'm just gonna like spread my love of Power Rangers for all of time. Like Pokemon Variety Hour, it's been going for 5 years. It's my love of Pokemon being spread for 5 years fucking straight. That's what Megazord Radio is. It's just we're gonna appreciate Power Rangers. We're going through it like episode by episode, and it's gonna be a great time. And then the other content project is because separate from that, because that's slow. Like with Megazord Radio, because we only watch 2 episodes of Power Rangers a week. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the first series alone, because it was long, because they only started changing it every season after like 3 seasons. So Mighty Morphin has 3 seasons. Yeah. It's like 150 episodes. So 2 episodes per week on our podcast.
5 episodes.
Mighty Morphin is gonna take like fucking a year and a half alone. And there's like 27 years of content after Mighty Morphin. So that's very long term, but a more short term project, like a more consumable YouTube project, is just for fun. I've been keeping a Google Doc where I'm every time I finish a Power Ranger season, like I watch it in order from start to finish, I rank it on the Google Doc and I like write a little paragraph about like my feelings on it, and I put what my favorite episode is. And I'm working through all of them at a pretty fast pace. So I think once I finish all of them, which I think might be this year, I think I might make it happen this year. Once I finish all of them, I'm gonna like do a YouTube video where I just like read that ranking document and maybe like I'll add to it. And it'll be like this big like ranking like video essay where I'm like, this is literally all the Power Ranger seasons so far in order of my preference, and here's why.
Okay. So, have you been watching anything other than Power Rangers? Have you picked up anything new? Anything you're rewatching?
Every once in a while, I'll seep back into something a little bit. Like I've
what?
watched a
what
little
are you
bit
seeping back into now?
Nothing now really. Like I've kind of gotten back into Power Rangers Full Force recently, but like a little bit beforehand, I was slipping back into like Always Sunny in Philadelphia a little bit. I'm like,
bro, there's no fucking way you just mentioned the one thing that I was going to talk about.
I'm only like 2 seasons into it. I'm not far into it at all, but I have seen a decent chunk.
I've been binging this for like the past week. I'm on season 5 already, and I just saw on Facebook earlier today. They're making a season 16, and I'm like, fuck yeah, I love this shit so much. It's so good. Fucking Danny DeVito is great. You haven't come into Danny DeVito, have you?
No, he's season 2.
Is he season 2?
I'm like halfway into season 2, so I'm pretty familiar with Frank. I've gotten to know Frank.
Okay. Frank Reynolds, him and Danny DeVito and Charlie Day are great. They're my favorite duo.
I know the dynamic gets weird later because like Frank is Dee and Dennis's dad. And that is very highlighted within season 2. But all the clips I see from like more recent Always Sunny, they just all call him Frank. There's no indication that he's their dad.
Yeah, that gets explained later.
Do they like disown him at some point and they actually like keep that consistent?
I'm not gonna spoil Always Sunny. I love this. This is like the 3rd time going through this for me.
Oh, you've already seen like all of it twice?
Yeah, this is such a great show.
Cool.
I went and finished up Steven Universe last week, so I'm on to Always Sunny now. I just want to watch the same shit like on repeat all the time. It's literally just like on a big fucking cycle. Like probably next is gonna be once I get bored of Always Sunny, it's probably going to go back onto the Marvel movies and go rewatch all of them. Because there's the new Wakanda Black Panther movie, Wakanda Forever. that came out, and then I have to also watch Ant-Man Quantumania, and then I think Guardians 3 is coming out soon.
You know, I
So
think about Marvel movies a lot. Maybe I should just watch them.
you should. They're really, really good. I love Marvel.
Because, like, I have a lot of knowledge about them, and I've seen a good few that I really enjoyed, but I've only seen, like, 7 of the 20 some odd movies.
Dude, there's more than 20.
I've seen the Spider-Man trilogy. I'm fully into Spider-Man in the MCU. I've seen Avengers 1, 3, and 4. I did not see Ultron, but I've seen most of the Avengers series. I've seen Captain Marvel, which I really like, even though a lot of people don't like it. I thought Captain Marvel kicked ass. Captain Marvel was fucking sick. Everybody who doesn't think so, fight me in the
So
courtyard.
there's currently 31 movies plus 4 separate series to watch.
Holy shit! Is there only
In
4
terms of like
series?
the
I thought there was
cinematic universe, there
there's
are also like
way more
Agents
than
of Shield.
4.
Oh no, well there's like Agents of Shield, and a few others, but in terms of like actual storyline, not side stories, like following the main characters, there's only 4. So
I
right.
thought like anything on Disney Plus counted.
No, Loki counts, WandaVision counts, Falcon and the Winter Soldier counts. And then I think there's one for Hawkeye.
Does Miss Marvel count?
I have no idea.
Because I think they're
Look,
doing a movie with her in it soon, so I think it does.
probably. Look, the MCU has grown so much to the
I'm
point
gonna
where it's
finish Miss
so
Marvel
hard.
tomorrow. Fuck it. I really, I need to remember. I need to like set a reminder. I'm gonna finish Miss Marvel tomorrow. That show kind of kicks ass, actually. I only got like halfway through it because I'm bad at finishing things that aren't Power Rangers, or Pokemon. Those are like the 2 things that like I will fucking consume until the end of time. Anything else, I just have trouble getting all the way through. But I do want to finish that.
See, the other mood that has been slowly building is the Studio Ghibli movies.
I have to do podcasts about those with Penguin Mage and Inside Zoidberg.
Have to?
Yes, it's required in time and space.
Understandable. Very good. There's only 2. There's a few that I haven't seen, but I've seen a decent amount.
I've only seen 2.
Let me guess. Spirited Away and Totoro.
You're half right. Spirited Away and
Ponyo?
Kiki's Delivery Service.
Ooh, okay. I would not have guessed Kiki's Delivery Service. I would have guessed. I think the next one.
This is another content brain thing, right? This is what we cooked up because the first I never watched a Ghibli movie, and then like some friends from work, while we were at like a friend's house and we were like drinking and smoking. I've talked about this experience like 1,000 times on 1,000 different podcasts. But it was like that was when we watched it,
Yeah.
and it was like, whoa.
I forget when I first saw Studio Ghibli. I have no idea. I have no idea. It's
No, that's
always
not when we watched Kiki's, to be clear. That's when I watched Spirited Away. And I was very impaired, so I don't really remember a lot of Spirited Away. But
Spirited Away
then
is very, very good. I think it was either that or Totoro that was like one of my first ones. Princess Mononoke is very, very good as well.
me and Penguin were like, we want to talk about Kiki's Delivery Service on a movie podcast. And we planned on doing that. And then my friend Inside Zoidberg really wanted to join us. Because she's a big fan of Penguin Mage. She's a very big Penguin Mage stan. She listened to our podcast and she enjoyed Penguin Mage. She wanted to meet her hero. So
That's crazy. That's so crazy.
we got her on and we talked about Kiki's Delivery Service.
To be fair, I was a very big Penguin stan when listening to PVH for the first time.
She just has one of those personalities. She's just likable.
Every episode with Penguin was phenomenal back then.
Back then,
Like,
no, the
not
golden
even,
age of the golden age was like when it was me, Penguin, and Gingy, and then you came
like
in, and that was also still the golden age.
Episode of Pixels that I distinctly remember.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Pixels? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if it was Pixels. Shit. Let me.
Uh-oh.
Oh, am I gonna fuck up here?
Oh no, Colo choose memories. The
No, it was. It
memories.
was. It was. It was episode 32. Louie, Waffle, and Butch. Do you remember that at all? You guys designed your own fucking things for something. I don't know, but it was the episode right before you guys did the Portal episode.
I remember Butch. Was that like platformer mascots that we made up? Because Butch the Karate Bulldog is like my action platformer OC that I came up with. I've talked about it on like I had a very short-lived podcast where we talked about like our ideas for video games. We just like workshopped ideas for like cool video games. Like some of them were completely original, some of them were just like fan fiction-y games from franchises we liked. And my like I was this just like action platformer slash like beat 'em up about a
I think
anthropomorphic
that's what the
bulldog.
episode was about, yes, but I distinctly
Yes.
remember that. Yeah, because you guys did that, then I came in and suggested you guys talk about Portal, so then you did a terrible fucking episode on it.
Oh yeah, we did a really bad Portal episode.
And then you talked about farming games. It's I don't know what
I had a weird Harvest Moon phase, and I
I
tried to
don't know
make
what
Gingy talk about it with me, and it
Shinji made
was
a farming
weird.
joke in the title for 34, and then 35 is where we talked about Legend of Zelda. You and I did.
And like some of that recording was gimped, right?
Yeah, it's called The Legend of the Corrupted Bear because Craig fucked up.
And fucked up. That's sad. That a
But like,
lot of
dude,
that
I
was
did listen
lost.
to Legend of the Corrupted Bear the other day just
Yeah.
because I was like feeling nostalgic a little bit. And I was like, I want to. How much have I changed since my debut on the internet?
That was
And I was
4
like,
fucking years ago.
that was 4 years ago. Yes. But like my audio was terrible. My audio was so bad. I felt
I
I
was
was
in
listening
high
to it.
school.
You were. You're a little baby.
I miss high school.
I don't miss high school. Dude, I'd get
What
eaten
if I just
alive.
went into debt with the government for the rest of my life and just like went away to college?
You could
I
go.
just like I just like somehow got somebody to like somebody with significant credit to co-sign on like a crazy student loan that just allows me to get like room and board and just like go to a college.
You could if you really wanted to.
I feel like that'd be sick and like maybe I could actually start a life. Like also that's like the biggest risk a person could ever take.
It
And
depends on how motivated you are. I wouldn't tell you what to do. I'm gonna have to.
it's like if
I'm not
only
gonna tell
it's
you
like
yes or no. You know my stance on college, so
the depression comes from regret because it's like, what if I did good in high school? Then I could get like scholarships, and then it wouldn't be as big of a deal. But now I'm not even convinced I could like get admitted to a college because my GPA is so shitty from high school.
there's community college.
That's true, but like I feel like I wouldn't be motivated to do that because it would still just be like there'd be no glamour to it. I'd still like probably live at home and I just have to like get student loans in order to Uber to campus. That's what the student loans would be for. Instead of like a room, it would be for like books and like $1,000 worth of Uber ride.
Go get your license, bro.
I can't drive.
Go get your license, bro.
I think it's a phobia. Like I seriously I don't think I can do it.
Bro, if I ever fucking come down there, I'm sitting you in the goddamn fucking driver's seat and we're going to Walmart. You're gonna fucking drive. I don't care. I'm gonna force you.
It's a die. You die. It's a big death machine.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
I'm not gonna drive. I'm serious. Like real talk. I think it's a real phobia. Like it's not gonna happen. I had to structure my life around the fact that I'm not gonna drive a vehicle.
How long of a walk is it to work?
Oh, like 20 minutes, maybe 30 if I'm a slow boy.
That's not bad.
You know, it's pretty good. It's a good setup that I'm in right now.
Yeah, that's not that bad.
But sometimes I'm like, maybe if I just got like, what if I just got like a whole different job?
Where
Because
are you
like
gonna go?
life is so like not good. Like to be frank, like there are good parts, but like
Dude, look,
mostly it just
look,
feels
man.
dark.
Look, life is great. You caught me on a good day, so I'm gonna try and bring you up here. If you caught me on a bad day, this would have been a really fucking depressing episode.
We haven't even really touched on are we all gonna die? Only abstractly have we approached that type of question.
Okay. Well, how are we all
We've
gonna
talked like
die?
metaphysically about like are we gonna die?
How are we gonna die, Riley?
I don't know. Somebody
How
gonna
is the
nuke? Is
world
somebody
going
gonna
to end?
nuke? The fact that like every world leader has an end the world button. I feel like someday somebody's got to press it, right?
I
It's like
mean,
it's like a Chekhov's gun. Like they showed us the nuke. Like somebody's gonna blow the nuke before the end of the movie.
maybe, but like, I don't think that's gonna happen in our lifetime, though.
You really don't think so? Like between like
Because that's basically the minute somebody presses that button, everybody else is alerted that that button was pressed, and then all of it's just a domino effect of buttons getting pressed, and the world is good. The world's done.
that's so
Like,
insane.
dude, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. The fact that if I like, not me, I don't have a button. I want to clarify that I do not have a
Oh,
button to press.
FBI.
I do not have a button to press. I do not have nuclear weapons. But it's crazy to think about. Like, one person in one country will press that button. The minute that button is
It's over.
pressed, everybody else will press their button out of fear, and the world is done. And anybody who survives that is going to either be like there probably won't be much.
Deformed or injured or just dead or just
Exactly. So it's basically like once someone presses that button,
it's
that that
over.
it's over. Done. That's it. Which is like depressing as shit, and it's also scary to think about too, because like it's just a button. Buttons are really easy to press, but like I don't think
Like
that'll
what
ever happen.
is that? What would that be? Like could you imagine the sheer horror? I'm having a little bit of a like real panic attack right now just thinking
You're
about like
fine. You're fine. Nobody's gonna press the button today.
I know, but it's like
You
imagine
gotta.
if just like a bomb fell and then just like an explode happens and then just like you were gone.
Yeah, that's how bombs work.
That's crazy.
Did you know that if a nuclear bomb goes off, there is somewhere within the radius of the blast, a pizza is a frozen pizza in a grocery store is perfectly cooked.
Yeah, of course. Just fresh and ready.
Dude, like Little Caesars, but it's in the freezer and it's perfectly cooked.
Oh no, I'm being spammed.
By who?
I'm in a Pokemon Draft League now. I've made
Oh,
4 allocations to my time. What does he want? I think it might be our pick time. Uh,
you got like 10 more minutes to kill.
are we 50 minutes in?
We are.
Holy
According
shit!
to the bear, we're 50 minutes in.
But you know, but
I
like,
do.
how else? What if another COVID though, and we all die from that? Because
Like
like
some
that seems to keep coming back, or just like another kind of illness. Like I hear about all these new
Dude, we
crazy
still have a few
illnesses
more. We
all the
still have a
time.
few more variants before we unlock the full COVID. Have I talked about that here yet?
We had to unlock all the achievements to get the 100% completion on COVID. To get COVID 100.
Well, because there was the Delta variant. There's coronavirus, which is C. There's Omicron, which is O, which is a variant, and then there's the Delta variant, which is D. We're missing V and I before we get full COVID,
Yeah.
which is also crazy to think about. That they're literally just like, yeah, well, you got those are the variant names that they chose. But no, we have a while till the next pandemic happens. It's every 100 years.
Yeah, okay. Maybe we'll be fine.
We'll be fine. You and I will be fine. This lifetime will be great. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna leave behind so much on the internet for everybody to find. Eventually.
More depressing follow-up question. Is it
Trying to
too
bring
late
I'm
for me?
trying to bring you up here. Is
Am
it too
I
late for
gonna
what?
die?
Why? Why would you die?
Just like I'm real unhealthy, bro. And I don't know. I have a lot of like addictions and impulsions that I can't control. I feel like I'm spiraling. I got a new fold, and that's concerning. I haven't weighed myself in a long time. I feel like it might be a concerningly high number because I've obtained a new fat fold in my back. And that has mortified me. Like suddenly
Here's
the
the real
new
question.
fat fold has mortified my existence.
Do you struggle to walk to work every day?
Not as much as you'd think I would, but yes. Like it's very hot. It's very like I kind of like tune out the world because I'm so like uncomfortable. But like I make it.
So the first day you got that job and you walked to work.
Yeah. It was a
Day
little
one.
weird. It was a little weird getting
Day
used to
one
that.
compared to now, has it gotten easier?
Physically, no. It's gotten harder.
Why? God damn it!
Because I'm
Why?
declining.
Why has it gotten harder? Come
I'm
on.
tumbling down, tumbling down, tumbling down.
Is it because you're drunk and high walking to work every day? Is that why it's gotten
Not
harder?
drunk. I don't drink anymore. I've decided no more.
No more? You
I
just
I had
what
one
has happened
I had one
in the
really
week
bad
that you
night
have
and I've
been legal?
decided no more. I've decided it's not worth it literally at all. There's no benefit.
So wow, that is the fastest anybody has turned 21 and decided drinking is not for them. Usually people go like a month of drinking and go, yeah, no,
I'm in
I
this
don't
like
really like how it
I
feels. You
drink and
gave it like what? 14? You gave it 2 weeks?
the thing is I drink and I get woozy sometimes. Maybe I just need to find my ratio. I am getting lured back in every once in a while. I'll look at a drink and I'll be like maybe. But I got mortified because like I was like, I want to get drunk. And like I know from experience from previous nights that went a lot better that it takes a lot to get me drunk. So I started that day. I was like, I'm gonna get 7-Eleven, which I often do because I get 7-Eleven Uber Eats because I can get 2 liters at my door that way, and I need to do that. And if I get $15 worth of shit, it's like a discount. So usually I'll grab like I'll grab like breakfast. I'll get like some mini tacos for breakfast or something.
So, question.
Yeah,
How far is the 7-Eleven from your house?
roughly like 5 minutes farther than my job.
Ooh. Is there a gas station closer?
I don't know. Don't worry about that part. That part is something different. I could do alternate things. It's just I've kind of gotten used to the convenience. I'll kick myself out of that. But this particular
No, no,
day,
no, 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 no. What I'm getting at is this stems to the you don't feel healthy. If there's a gas station closer, walk and go get your shit.
it's so uncomfortable though because Florida heat. That's the problem.
Dude, I totally get it. Move up north.
I should.
Just leave. Just hop a Greyhound bus and just leave. Go somewhere. Not here.
I
Go
feel like I
somewhere
would
else.
die. See, because you can't help. There's nobody out there who could truly help me in that case. Maybe
No, because that'd be
he's
mean.
wifed up now. That like if I had done that 3 years ago, I probably could have lived in Gingy's basement. But now that he's wifed up, that's not an option. I don't think I have any additional options.
See, you have me and Penguin, but we're not going to be nice to you.
I don't think you let me live in your house. And Penguin like lives with like her like parents or something? Doesn't she live with like older adults? I don't know the exact situation.
I don't remember. Penguin's got a lot of shit on.
Might be her parents, might be some other family members.
I don't know. I haven't heard about Penguin's living situation in a bit. But no, what I mean is even if like everything was cool and you were like 100% able to stay with one of us, we'd both be mean to you. You'd be like, "Hey, can I need this." I'd be like, "All right, let's go." And you're like, What do you mean, let's go? Where are your keys?" I'd be like, "No, we're gonna walk, bitch. Let's go.
Let's go.
You want to go to the gas
Oh,
station?
having
10
something to
minutes
walk
away."
with, that would make it better. Like it would still. I would like pant and like probably like huff and be a bitch, but like having company would make it easier. It always does.
Not me. Not me. I'm a fast walker. I'm 5'5". I've found out apparently I'm not 5'6". I'm 5'5"
You're a
because
speedy little boy. You're a speedy little guy. He is running.
because
Keep
like
going.
look, I was talking to someone at work and I'm like, "How tall are you?" And they're like, "I'm 5'6". I'm like, "No, you're not." They're like, "What do you mean? No, I'm 5'6". I know how tall I am. I'm like, "You're taller than me. You can't be 5'6".
Imagine
You're
having the
5'7".
gall. Imagine having the gall to challenge somebody in such
I
a
challenge
manner.
their height because I know my height. My height is 5'6". I am 5.5 feet tall. You cannot come up to me and tell me you're 5.5 feet tall and still be taller than me. You're challenging my height by saying that. I am
I
5'6",
can't
and
imagine
I
somebody
know for
being
a
like,
fact
"How
I'm
tall are
5'6".
you?" and just being like 5'5", and you're like, "No, you're not." Like, what?
You're not,
Excuse
because
me,
I'm
sir.
5'6". I challenge their height because I am 5'6". They are 5'7". I told them they're taller. I'm like, "You're 5'7" because I'm 5'6", and you're like an inch taller than me. And they're like, "No, I'm 5'6". I'm like, "I am not 5'5". I'm 5'6". You cannot. Don't take this away from me. Look, I'm
I'm
not
pretty
very
sure I'm
tall.
6'3", but like maybe that was some
I
sort of
don't fucking care how
mismeasurement.
tall you are. I know your height starts with a 6,
It
so
feels
your
like
opinion
I'm
doesn't
not
matter.
6'3". Yes, even if I'm not 6'3", I'm definitely like shortest 6 foot.
Yeah,
So
your height starts with a 6, so your opinion does not matter in
yeah, it's like
this.
even if I'm overestimating, it definitely starts with a 6. So I'm still a tall guy. Is 6 feet tall? Just like
Yes. Yeah, 6 foot. That's why I say your opinion doesn't in
okay.
terms of height, because your height starts with a 6, not a 5. I'm 5'6". I know I'm 5'6". I haven't been measured in a while. I'm 5'6". I know I'm
Sometimes I
5'6".
think about
I'm very
sometimes I
insecure about my height because everybody else is taller than me. They're faster than me, so I have to walk fast because I got short legs. I'm
sometimes
5'6".
being tall
That's all
makes
I
me
have.
feel powerful. Sometimes like cuz I think about I go on like weird brain trips sometimes and like I'll think about like the sensation of like when I was a little kid and like I couldn't reach shit. And then just like I like reach on top of like the fucking fridge and shit and I can like touch the ceiling now and it's just like I have all this unlimited power now. Now that I'm so tall.
Ooh, good for you. You're so tall. Ooh, fuck you.
I can touch pretty much any ceiling I want, bro. It's pretty sick.
Ah, you're so cool, dude. I wish I was you. You're so cool. You're
That's also an
6 foot.
exaggeration. You'd have to be like 7'8" to touch any ceiling, but like small ceilings, I'll touch those.
I
Like
bet
a
you touch.
bedroom ceiling, I'll
I
touch
bet you
that.
touch those ceilings.
That's right.
Did I tell you the new plushie I got, by the way?
No, what new plushie did you get?
I got a little Zangoose.
Yo, that's sick.
Look how little Angie he is. Come here. Ew, bit.
Oh, come here.
Come here. Grab my phone and take a picture of him. It's one of the sitting cuties one, but I got it at a store. So
Yeah.
you're gonna get DM. It's literally just the so like you don't have to describe it because it's literally just the Zangoose sitting cutie, so it's not like that big of a deal.
Yeah, Google Zangoose sitting cutie if you want to see him.
It's a little dark, but he's adorable. He's a little Angie boy. I love him. I now own 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. I own 11 of the sitting cuties that have been released. I don't plan on getting all of them, but I have Shellos, Raichu, Mudkip, Torchic, Zorua, Zoroark, Skitty, Cherim, Zangoose, and both Shaman. Shaman Sky and Shaman Land.
Yeah, shamans, pretty
Dude,
cool.
I
Like
love
those
Shaman.
guys.
Shaman is so cool. Just a little baby. Just a little baby.
He's just a guy. He's just a little guy.
He's just a bratty little guy.
He just runs around like he fucking owns the place, the little bastard.
I'm convinced that Shaman and the Zoroark from the movies are the same Pokemon because they have similar personalities. They're both kind of pieces of shit.
Even the Zoroark, I think the Zoroark was very serious.
The Zorua, sorry.
Yeah. The movie was wild because it's like it's weird they made the movies with like the like next gen preview Pokemon. Cause like I remember like I didn't hear about the movie until later. So it was weird. I was like, oh, there's a Zoro and Zoroark movie. And I assumed it was gonna be Ash, Silent, and Iris. And then it's Ash, Brock, and Dawn, and there's Zoro and Zoroark there, and I'm like, that's not right. That's not correct. These guys don't exist yet. They did that with Togepi from the very beginning. Are you there? Are you alive?
Yeah, I was on Facebook. Because
Imagine
I'm a
using
boomer.
Facebook. Oh
Because
my
I'm a
god.
boomer. I'm a boomer. I use Facebook. I'm 26 now.
I used
25.
Facebook for like one day 6 months ago, and I had a fairly civil yet kind of infuriating political discussion with my sister. And that was the most interesting use I've gotten out of Facebook in a long time. And that was
Look,
all publicly viewable too. That was all just like in Facebook comment thread. We just had this whole like discussion about transgenderism.
interesting.
My sister is very transphobic.
I
It's
know a
not
few people.
cool. But like it's family still, right? Like I'm still like that doesn't as long as you're not committing violence, like it doesn't invalidate you as a human being. Like you're
Oh yeah,
stupid
no, I
and
know
you're
exactly what you
hateful,
mean.
but like
Like,
you're my sister and I have this love for you.
yeah, no, I totally believe me. I'm not gonna go about it on this podcast. I can explain later. But because I'm not gonna call the specific person out on this podcast because that would be rude as fuck to do. But
Yeah.
but like no, I know exactly what you mean. Like they don't real like yeah. I don't want to like it's fine. I'm trying not to call the specific person out without saying specifics. Hard to not use specifics for the person. But no, I get it. Some people have their own beliefs, and that's okay.
Yeah, I've always wondered about it, right? Because I feel like I've heard pretty good arguments for like judging people based on their beliefs is actually a good thing because their beliefs definitely do have a bearing on their overall character. However, also contrary to that, it's just like everybody's just a person, and like you can have a conversation with somebody and like enjoy their company, even if some of like the things they believe in are not cool.
My thing is everybody's entitled to their own beliefs. You can believe whatever you want to believe as long as you don't hurt yourself and you don't hurt others.
True. If you're not actively hurting people, if you're not actively being
Like that goes
super hateful, there's kind of like a line that's teetered, especially when it comes to like transgender issues, but I feel like a lot of that is just like conservative brain rot, like in the purest political sense, where they've kind of just deluded themselves into thinking that all trans people are pedophiles just based on all these like crazy dog whistlers like on Fox News and on the internet. And now just like this entire legion of people have just convinced themselves that literally anything to do with transgenderism is 100% pedophilia. And that's why they speak like this, and it's like I don't get it. Like get out, wake up. You're in you've been hypnotized. Wake up.
but like this
Just get
goes to
over
like
it. Just
what my
shut the
dad
fuck
tells
up and let
like
people live their lives.
so like my dad has one very specific rule for his kids, for me and my sisters. It's don't hurt yourself, don't hurt others, and be a productive member of society. Meaning have a job. Don't sit around on your ass and do nothing. Those are the 3 rules that he tells us all the time, and he's like, as long as you follow these 3 things, I will love you forever. If you break one of these things, we're gonna have to have a talk, but like, and try and work past what you did. But it's like, don't hurt yourself, don't hurt others, and be a productive member of society. And they're very easy rules to follow. It is not hard to do any of that. Like, maybe like finding a job is hard for some people. I get that. But like the first 2, don't hurt yourself and don't hurt others, super easy to do. Super easy. Like probably the easiest thing in your life.
It's technically weirdly the antithesis of like unconditional love, though, because those are like direct conditions applied to the love.
That's the point. It's like those 3 things are basically what I lived my life by. Is like
the terms and conditions that you sign. Well, no, because nobody actually reads those. Have you ever read even a single terms and conditions, Colo Chew?
Not the whole thing, no.
No, okay. You've read some of one before? Because I don't think I have. Ever. Even once.
I think I was bored when I was going to the bathroom or some shit like that. And they're like, hey, do you accept these terms and conditions? I'm like, let me see what this is about.
Terms and conditions are real quick.
Let me see what you're making me agree to. No, I blindly agree to almost all of them.
The government knows everything about me. The government has video. The government has video footage of every American jerking off.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
They have a whole archive.
Unless you're still old school with like Playboy magazines and shit. There's no like.
Yeah, unless you cover all your webcams at all times, unless you're not using computers, then it's like.
Dude, the NSA is like freaking out over those people. They're like, we can't see him masturbating. He's doing something. We can't see him. We need cameras in there now. Stat.
We need the masturbation cams now.
This guy's doing shit that we don't know about.
Need to see.
Send him a laptop for free.
Are we gonna get canceled for this?
No. We haven't said
anything about the government.
We haven't said anything controversial.
Are we gonna get killed? Are they gonna get us? Are they gonna
We don't know enough to get killed by the government. All right.
True. We're clueless.
Look, I've been pretty good with not saying anything.
Breaking news: Riley Brooks has been found dead in the woods with 9 crossbow bolts in his back. Whatever could have occurred.
It just sounds like a fun little hunting accident.
Yeah. Self-inflicted, actually.
That's impressive. Look, 9 crossbow bolts self-inflicted? That's impressive.
Like, maybe I could see 2 if you were like a quick twitcher, but 9?
That's impressive. That takes dedication.
What a true hero. Let's remember him as a fallen hero, that guy. Let's remember him as a fallen hero, and let's everybody forget that we killed him.
No, I've been paying attention to what we're talking about, and the fact that like I haven't been like, I don't know about that one. Means that we're not cancel worthy yet. If we continue this podcast, we might get cancel worthy. Could be the cancel.
I think we've sufficiently provided the masses with content today, Colo. What do you think?
I believe we have.
All right. Well, Colo Chew, tell those darn stinking listeners out there where they can find you on the internet.
You can watch my YouTube content on youtube.com/ColoChew54. That's probably not the real URL. I actually don't know what my channel URL is.
Just Colo Chew on YouTube, maybe at ColoChew54. Because other guy, I think old Colo Chew got Colo Chew, so you had to do ColoChew54.
It's Colo Chew, COLOCHU. Google Colo Chew. If there's not a Raichu on that page, then it is not me. If there's not Pokemon content under the name Colo Chew, it is not me.
If it's a weird foreign guy from 14 years ago, not you.
It is not. I have a
Fucking
Twitter.
2012 looking ass.
I do have a Twitter. I might be posting something soon. I'm not going to spoil what it is. I will tell Riely after the podcast, but I'm not going to spoil what it is yet. But I might be posting something soon, eventually, because it's really cool and it's kind of an accomplishment. But go follow me on Twitter if you want to find that out. It should be like within the next week or so.
Hey man, 2012 was 11 years ago.
Yeah,
That's crazy because like I remember 2012.
dude, 2012, the year that we were all supposed to legitimately fucking die. The year they made a fucking movie about it.
That was crazy because like even if you didn't believe it, like it was so widespread that you had to think about it. It's like, what if?
Crazy.
What if it happened?
Riely, where can our listeners find you?
You can find me. Go to the link tree. It's in the description, or it's in Twitter at twitter.com/Riely tweets. It's linktr.ee/Riely Cinematic Universe. That's RIELY Cinematic Universe. It's got all my links and my shit, and it's cool, and you should go there and get it. And that's it. See you later, bitches. You know what I'm saying, dog? You get it. You get it. He gets it. He gets it.